Welcome to this image creation tutorial. Today we're going to focus on how we produce our own pics and images to use in promotion work using the People of Action mantra. So firstly, what I want you to do is to go to the My Rotary button at the top of the international website. Click on that and move across to the Brand Center, which is under the News and Feature area. Once you get to the Brand Center and you've logged on using your ID and password, you will come to a screen that looks like this. Once you're there, the next thing to do in this People of Action block is to click on Learn More, and this will display a series of toolkits which you can explore at your leisure. The one we're going to focus on today is create your own image, and for the purpose of this display we'll create an image for Facebook use, for posting on Facebook. Many of these standard stock images would be familiar to you, but I'll show you some more as we progress. So we're going to create an image firstly, and this will display the template area that we're going to work in. This sort of an image is pretty much available from here, and there are a number of stock images which you'd be familiar with as we go through. There's also a series of text descriptions which also are probably pretty familiar to you, and in polio, for instance, might be one of the most popular ones that you see displayed. But we're going to stick with Inspire today, and rather than using the custom images, we're going to create our own image, and that's going to be done through having uploaded images from our own desktop or our own documents files, and I've loaded 3 here today to use to display the various attributes. You add additional pics here for yourself by using this plus button, which displays the browse window, and if you go through the browse, you'll find images in your own environment that you want to use for the purpose, and you upload them here by clicking this button. If you wanted to get rid of an image, you just click it and hit the minus sign, and that'll get rid of that particular image. So firstly, I'm just going to click on this particular image and show it to you in its final form. Very happy, bright image. Only one shortfall: the image has been taken with these very enthusiastic ladies squatting in the front, but the text, the standard text location in this template does cover them up. So while it's a happy photo, it's probably not the ideal style of pic. In the case of these very happy Rylarians, we have a similar sort of thing. I mean, we could run with that and it'll look great, but just to be conscious of that issue when you're using a photograph. Here we have a photograph that was taken with plenty of foreground, so that you can see that the text falls nicely around the legs and feet of the images, of the people, so that the image is free from any interruption of the people. So let's go with that one just for the moment. Just looking at this red text work over here, just ignore that for the purpose of this tutorial. It's to do with image resolutions on for print media, but for this purpose, for Facebook and other social media use, I think we'll be fine with this. Let's save this image and we'll give it a name and include it in the template area that we can go on and use. So what's going to happen now is that we've come to a point where we're transferring the picture across to a download area. This can take 2 or 3 seconds or more to just transport that image, and may need the F5 refresh button to be depressed a couple or 3 times to get it to a state of that we can begin to use it. So just be patient with that and transfer the image, and maybe 2 or 3 depressions, as I say, will finally get us to where we want to be. Once we've got the image across, we'll have three options here to download as a PDF, as a JPEG, or as a transparent file as a PNG. So each of these three buttons are now lit up after depressing the F5 button 2 or 3 times. And now we have the opportunity to download. Let's download the JPEG. And that will just download in the normal way, and we'll get a message at the bottom telling us we can open it, and here it is in its final form that we're going to use. The only thing to do now is to go to the Save As button, which is displayed in this drop-down box, and you just save that now in the normal way to your desktop or to your document file. So I hope that's been useful. Have a play with it, and if you've got any queries or questions, please don't hesitate to send me an email and see if we can iron out any issues you may have. So thank you for your attention. I hope you find it useful.